Hiya, my name's Nick. Welcome to the Bear's Paws. What can I get you? Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? How the dickens are we? Kirsty, see you later. No problem at all. Thank you very much. Tomash will be lurking over on the oblong, which sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Mandy, how you doing? Loud and clear. Cheers, Steve. Lovely stuff. Loud and clear. One or the other, I'd accept both at the same time. We are cooking on gas. Superbe, as they say in Japan. So how are we? Has it been stupidly hot where you are? It wasn't this morning here. It was nice, but it wasn't ridiculously hot. Then all of a sudden it has gone stupid this afternoon. And I've been out and about in the car. And I tried to film some stuff for something. And then in the end I just saw my arse and went, nah, I'm not having it. So to hell with consequences. It's not getting done, it'll get done tomorrow. But groovy. First things first, come on. Let's get on the brew, as they say in Northern Ireland. Mine's alcohol free, of course, but there you go. Don't you hate it when you type a message and the stream starts and nopes it? Yep. But then again, I don't start until I start, do I? So I'm not one of you early birds trying to catch whichever worms you're trying to catch. Nothing playing. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. I knew there was something. As I was sat here. No, we're not starting there. We're going to start right at the bottom. As I was sat here, I was looking round. The lights are on, but no one's home. Obviously, the massive lights on me, as if I'm sat in front of the sun. The camera is on. You can see me on the camera. You can hear me. Dans le microphone. I thought there's nothing. I haven't missed a single thing. Obviously, I have Pure Compassion by Transistique, which is magnifique, as they say in Japan. Yeah. But this is... I've been running round very, very late. Diddly-do. But nice today, about 20 degrees C. Better than last night. Your balls are still stuck to the bed sheets. Why is that not showing on that one, but it is on this one? And why is this not showing at all? But now it is. There you go. That's strange. Top chat, that's why. There's always something. Fucking idiot. There you go. Live chat, not top chat. Don't forget to switch on live chat, not top chat. Otherwise things go missing. But then I've got Firefox open so I can see it bigger. I've got Streamlabs chat in one corner. It's mad thing, fam. Mad thing. And I still didn't manage to sort out Twitch, but sod them, who cares? To hell with the consequences. Don't matter. You were trying to type, you'd have said hello sooner, but you thought you were on your own. You're never on your own when you're schizophrenic. It's been 24C. That's not too bad. I think, mind you, it wasn't that bad here either. It was about 22, I think. But it's just that window there. Once it gets past 1 o'clock, the sun's on it and it's on there for hours. So I end up being very melty balled, like Steve. Never on your own, Mandy. You're not here, not a chance. Kev, how you doing, bud? Enjoyed the stream last night. Proper old school. Kirsty, you're off. No worries. See you later. Yeah, it was proper old school last night. Seeing some of the, as you say, OGs in there as well. You know why they're called OGs, don't you? As soon as you see them in the chat, you are, geez, not these again. Didn't deserve a dad joke for that, really, did it? Anyway, it's still too bloody warm, that's all I'm saying. Far too warm. Hence, Corona Fero. Very, very nice. Very tasty. I haven't got any lime or lemon in it because I'm not in Mexico and I don't need to keep the flies out of it. Apparently that's how it was invented. They stuck a lemon or a lime wedge in the top to stop the flies getting in. And then all the Brits went, oh, is that how you have it, is it? Well, it is now, yeah. What else? I was going to tell you, oh, my dad's in hospital. Which is partly why I've been running around like an absolute dick. He's sound. He's going to be home in the next 3 or 4 days. But, yeah, just, he had to go in on Tuesday morning, was it? What day is it? Was it yesterday? I can't make it in the bleeding tail. Yeah, Tuesday morning, I think. The doctor knocked. Oh, he went to the doctor's on Monday to have some tests done, and Monday night and then Tuesday morning, 4 o'clock, they knocked on the door and said, you've got to come into the hospital. Never seen that before in my life. But he's been in there since and he's okay. Being pumped full of goodness, full of meaty marrowbone jelly. So he'll be out possibly before the weekend ends. But I've been rushing me mother around and my sister's been on the phone and all that shit. You know what I mean? New song on the Dukey, yeah, great song as well, I love that. Love the Fun Boy 3. Anything with Terry Hall's voice in it. Ali, thank you very much. Speedy recovery, yep. Best wishes, cheers Tomash. Missing the Wrexham game. He'd have been gutted, but also he'd have been quite pleased because Ryan Reynolds was there. And me daughter keeps saying, can Grandad please meet Ryan Reynolds? She's not into all that kind of stuff, me dad. He'd rather give it a swerve. But, you know, Grandad, can you get his autograph? Fuck off, Jess, no. Will do, Steve, no problem. I will see him, hopefully. Mind you, I never get to see him when he's in hospital. I'm the one who's driving around like an absolute knob. That's what I'll do anyway, don't I? Yeah. But I'll try and get in there. I've got my blue badge, so I can park wherever I feel like, can't I? I'm parking the ambulance bays and all kinds of stuff, and if anyone comes out, I'll get my walking stick out, which I don't need anymore. Don't play down your own bloody end. You saw Angie's unboxing video. I still haven't got around to watching that. I've got so much in my watch list on that there YouTube. 178 videos to watch on my watch later. I keep thinking to myself, I'll get rid of some of them and I will stop. I'll stop urging my flipping and then I'll just urge my flipping new one on the usual slot for you, Ali. There we go. Oh, I will have to make sure the Piggly Ding is turned up as well. Ali's behind the bar. Get your orders in. As usual, our Ali first up. Best dressed. Louise, good evening. No worries about not being able to stay long. It's not mandatory this, by the way. But it's lovely to see it up here in the chat. Best wishes for a speedy recovery for Big Bill. Yeah. You better hurry up. Get back out and start doing his lessons because my daughter's going mad. She wants to be able to drive, and as soon as she can, I will end up doing about a third of the miles that I'm doing now. And have about a quarter of the laughs that we're having now. Because it is fun. Even at 7:30 in the morning when she's miserable and tired. Shut up, Dad. Shut up, Dad. I'm usually, because I'm not drinking anymore, I'm full of the joys of spring in the morning. Being deliberately annoying, which, because it winds her up, it makes me happy. as always. That's what you're doing. It's a dad's job. Be annoying. Oh, Evan 17. Bit of temptation. Temptation for lads. I think, yes, I've still got the album. Well, I've got both albums, Penthouse and Pavement and Luxury Gap, the two big albums that they brought out during the early 80s. I've still got both of the originals in there somewhere. And I bought some vinyl at the weekend, you might have seen. Tales from Topographic Oceans by Yes. Nice double album. And Cocteau Twins, Bluebell Knoll. I still haven't put that on yet. I'll have to do that later. Man, tune it up, Simon. You raster. Yeah, Adam and his coffee company. I think he just realised that it wasn't doing what he wanted it to do. So don't start throwing good money after bad, and just get out while he could. Which is a shame. His coffee's fantastic. But hopefully you can get the channel going stronger and stronger. I love his videos. There's a certain look and a vibe to them. I've said this before when he's been on the streams. There's a very earthy colour palette that he uses, which has been chosen perfectly. But every time you watch it, it's like, I need to go make coffee now. Who was it who mentioned it yesterday on the chat? It was Kev, wasn't it? Gets about midnight. I need to be up in 3 hours. Shit, I need to go make coffee now. Brilliant. But you can see the amount of effort that goes into those videos rather than me just stand there going, ah yeah, my head went bang and that's it. Or going for a walk. Hopefully the videos will get better. I've got a few ideas. I haven't got them with me. I've got some little cards, like record cards, which I was writing down scenes, what needs to be in there and stuff like that. Going absolute pure pro. It's ridiculous. It's not going to be pro. You know it's not going to be pro. It's just going to be me being an absolute dick. But hopefully the reason the rhyme will live on. Because I miss it, man. I really do miss it. I think it's 13 episodes on Spotify, which is nowhere near enough. I had time to make at least double that, but I never got round to it, and then it was too late. It was far too late. Yep. It's okay to reply to people in the comment section. Of course it is. The more comments you get in lives, the more it gets pushed on the homepage on your YouTubey thing, which is why I'm getting loads of views when this is live, even though people don't really jump in and say hello or anything. Loads of views on there, just based on the fact that you lot never shut up rabbiting. It's brilliant. Last stream, again, it lasted 3 hours as normal, but there was 2,000 chats and reaction-y bits in there. So when people were hitting the little heart button, there was a huge spike in the chat and all kinds of stuff. And because of that, people were viewing it. And all it takes is, like Emil from Finland caught us on the back of just coming across the stream by accident and has jumped in occasionally. That's how it works. That's how you grow your channel, isn't it? Remember the date of the next stream? Of course, 23rd, isn't it? I think you said Friday 23rd. I'll be on there for that as well, definitely. You should get notified when you do go live. You should do. Yeah, 23rd, there you go. Off to do some super air frying, Kev. No worries, mate. Enjoy your scran. Your healthy scran. 3 hours normal, this chat. Yes, I know. There's nothing remotely normal about this as a stream or you as people. That's the whole point of it. Normal's not good. Normal's what average people do. Normal's so middle of the road. We're not normal. We're super. By the way, I hate super as well. People say super. Oh yes, I put my name down for Bupa. Apparently it's super. Fucking hell, I hate them. As well as that, right, I don't have a big rant on this, but That proper full Tory woman off the Jane Plan advert. Yes, I know she's a proper Tory as well. But no doubt about it, I lost weight. Fucking hell, man. Where does that voice come from? Where on earth do you learn to speak like that? 2,000 comments in 3 hours. Yes, 1,200 of them were Steve-O, Steve-O, Steve-O by our Ali. But it's good. Really does help. It helps with engagement. It helps with... I mean, there's what's his name? The Thingy Brit. Oh, my head's gone west again tonight. The Spiffing Brit did an experiment on how many views you can get. And I think you had about 1,000 people watching. And between them, because they ended up getting multiple windows open and spamming the chat, he got put onto the main page for YouTube being lives. But there was only about 1,000 people, and it come up with so many million views. It's mad. So you can piss around with it, but you can also just get in there, get chatting, and get pushed. And we like getting pushed. I'll have to keep an eye on the stream health. Excellent, it says. Yeah, you need to shout if our Steve falls asleep. You've had a really busy day at work again, have you, mate? Or has it been one of those really hot days? Or both? I can imagine it being both. Will Helen be joining us, or is that a Sunday treat? We need to know these things. And woof woof to Ruby Roo, Rubes too. Yep, of course. Boss our Rubes. Helen's just got out the shower. Right. Probably needed after a day like today. Very humid, very close. Although it wasn't. When I was sat at my desk about 2 or 3 this afternoon, it was all right. But I was wearing a hoodie. It wasn't like warm or anything. It was sound. And then I was sat in the car waiting for Jess, wondering why I was melting. I realised I was still wearing my hoodie. That was not a clever thing to do. So I whipped it off, lashed it in the back of the car, and it stayed there ever since. I am presuming, yes, it's still there. Don't know why I looked and said it's still there, because I can't see anything. I can just see the car. Any bacon this week? Ah, hell's any bacon? Tomash is lurking this evening while you rehydrate and cool down. Best place to rehydrate and cool down. Joey, how you doing? Hello to everyone from around the world, even those in Missouri. Or is that Missouri? Is that a different place? It's the same, isn't it? Steve, you actually had the week off. Oh man, the job you're supposed to start wasn't quite ready for you. Yeah, so on the beers, happy days. That's what you need sometimes, isn't it? An unexpected day off or an unexpected couple of days where you're not knocking your pipe out. I have booked a week off myself because I am absolutely exhausted. Well, I've hit my target again today. This keeps the run going. You got a granary loaf today. Made with stout and sourdough. That sounds... I was going to say heavy, because sourdough's heavy anyway, and a stout, of course, is proper heavy. Oh, man. I still haven't had a Guinness in ages. You only say Missouri if you're being sarcastic. I thought it might have been one of those things. I've seen it on... Was it MASH? I've mentioned it a few times, and other sitcoms. Make the most of the time when you're off, definitely. I am exceptionally guilty about stuff like that. I'll do something tomorrow, and then tomorrow night comes and it's dark outside and oh shit, I meant to do something. I've had the Guinness Zero. They are good. There's a few in the fridge. My dad is also occasionally on the alcohol free. Did you bake it with your fair hands or Mrs. Tom, or did you buy it? Anyone at Eastbourne this weekend? This weekend I will be at Goodison, not Eastbourne. Hopefully, also, obviously, hopefully, what am I talking about? I will be streaming. When I get there, a car stream, depending on how hot it is. I'll walk around the ground stream. It's Brighton, isn't it? So there won't be any hassle. Won't be anyone getting stabbed or anything, so we should be alright. And then an inside the ground drinking me coffee stream until the music comes on, and then I'll just put my feet up and get myself ready to start booing, because let's face it, that's what we do. Blue is just boo with the L, isn't it? Let's face it. It were a freebie, a new bakery on a test day. Very nice. Question for Steve-O. Great footy season, you can't wait. Mandy, you love it. Let's face it. You were the one asking me to zoom in. Mind you, that was to do with footballers' arses and things like that, wasn't it? And legs and things. Now that I think about it, you filth. But it's good. Don't you want to see me happy? Don't you want to see me progress? Don't you want to see me absolutely cat-bagged after walking up them? Oh, there's going to be extra steps this year as well, isn't there? There always is. Ding, 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 ding. Step, another one. Adding another 27 steps to what there was last year. It's horrible. I love it though. You're putting on your booing slacks. Breaking into Mercedes. The doors will be open, mate. Hijacking a stream this weekend. No Eastbourne. The door's always open for you, you know that. If you get there early, you might also see me making the video. Or one of the videos. I've got a plan. An actual plan, and some of it is written down. That kind of plan. Ali always wanted to know, have you always wanted to do building work? Steve, we don't know, do we? Have you? See me happy depends on the result. It's more than the result as well. The result is the icing on the cake. Seeing the people is the thing that impresses me most. Lovely people. Having a chat. The first game of the season is normally one of the quietest as well. Not as much singing from certain sections of the ground anyway, because people are just busy catching up after a long summer. Plus I can't sing at matches nowadays anyway. I'm not a youth anymore. Same question for Tomash. Have you always wanted to do nursing? Or did you want to be an astronaut or a fireman or a footballer? That's all we ever wanted to do really, wasn't it? Even up to the age of 15, I was thinking to myself, I'll still end up playing for Everton. I can guarantee it, mate. I'll do it. Everyone wanted to be astronaut, fireman or footballer, apart from Colin Ellis in our class, who wanted to be a scientist and then got heckled for being an absolute knobhead for it. What are you on about? Fucking scientist. You can't be a scientist. Anyway, he went to Oxford, I think it was, and he's now a scientist. So why not? Didn't know what you wanted to do until 2005 and then YouTube came out. You imagine what life would have been like if this would have come out when we were teens. And I'm saying that about everyone. For some people it was out when they were teens, but I'm talking like late 80s, early 90s. This would have been absolutely incredible. Going to Spike Island and taking a camera with me. Watching the Stone Roses would have been great. An I Heart Nick sign. Oh. Yeah, right. And when you stood there holding it, people asking, who's that? Who's that? Who's that knobhead? I recognise him. Oh, he's off YouTube. No. I remember him at Arsenal away. Lots of comments about the atmosphere at times, yeah. People do forget it is a social thing. You want to catch up with Diane, who you see 19 times a year for the past decade and haven't seen in months. Exactly, like I said, this is my 29th, isn't it? 29th season in the same seat. So the people that I see there, I've seen for the last 29 years. They had little kids when I first started going in that seat. Their little kids are now growing up with little kids of their own. So we're like a little family there. Of course you want to see them and catch up with them. See, if your dad was a carpenter, it seemed natural to continue in the industry. Where you are, it's either building, fishing or driving a tractor. Of course it is. Ali, still no guys at what you want to do. We know what you're doing, jackal. Disappearing to far-flung countries, doing wet work for the mob. Would have had 35 kids if you two come out 20 years earlier. Yeah, and paying a hell of a lot of child support. So if you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, I don't think any of us do really. On your retirement day when you hand you the gold clock, I still don't know what I want to do. Never thought you'd do nursing, but you have, which is really good. Helping people. Retire in 10 to 15 years. That's what you want to do. We all want to grow up to retire. I don't think I ever will do. Kirsty, you are back. Don't need to go out yet. Nice one. Nice to see you. Is it nice? We go with the flow and it is after fun. It's the way it should be, isn't it? Blue heart, thank you. Yes, blue heart, not red. Enjoying the work you're involved in. If you can manage that, it's always going to be fun. If you hate it, don't put up with it. Try and find something that you don't mind doing. And if you can really enjoy it, you are lucky, you're blessed. Steve, yeah, loving what you're doing. I'm lucky to be good at it. That's not lucky, that's a skill. That's hardwired into you. That's DNA, that mate, passed down. Hard grafting getting harder the older you get. Which is why normally you build the types. You get to a certain point and then youth. Come on, youth. You go and sort it out. I'll go and do the paperwork in the van. Passed down from generation to generation. And we need all that. Definitely. Definitely all on child support in that case. Man, you know, you don't have to grow up. Never grow up. Peter Pan was onto the right idea. Never grow up. What's the point? What do you get apart from a mortgage, an ulcer, and a pain in the arse? You don't need that. Never left the playground. Never will do. That's metaphorically speaking, by the way. Yeah, I thought about nursing for a second. The night shift and weekends for the first 10 years. Similar to the police as well. That thing where you go into the police and you have to do all the shitty shifts. All of them. Saturday nights in town. Called you Genghis Joey. Yeah, we have seen our Steve-O's talent. Very, very good. With his massive hands. Very skilled, massive hands. Thomas, you lasted 3 months of weekends and nights before escaping to Monday, Friday, 9 to 5. Spawny get. I don't even do 9 to 5. I started off doing 11:30 till 8. And then I've stuck with 11 till 7 ever since. It suits me though. Nursing seems like the go-to career in the States. I just think anyone who gets involved in that deserves a huge amount of respect. Helping people. Just, you know, and I said it when I was in the hospital at the time, and I meant it. It wasn't just a throwaway remark. When I said to them, we come in at our worst and we find you at your best. And I was absolutely 100% right with that. I wouldn't have got through it if it wasn't for the great people in there. So I think it's amazing. But he was in the army, works at the VA now, clears 150k as a nurse with overtime. Bloody hell. Wouldn't mind doing that. Also, Kirsty, yeah, what is growing up? Vampires do not age. Yes, exactly, Kirsty. Vampires don't age. You'll be alright. Maybe it's through hanging upside down to sleep. The blood getting to your face keeps you young. Probably what it is. Teacher, when I asked you what you wanted to be when you grew up, one word answer: happy. Absolutely. Back to Goodison, breaking the dark Mercedes, arrested on air. The Holy Trinity. Kill to do 11 or 7. If you did that, you wouldn't get an 11 till 7. You'd get like a 10 to 25 stretch. Ali, may you tell a joke? Yes, you may. Up and down like everybody. Oh, hang on. Really? That was in your school yearbook questionnaire profile. What do you want to be in 5 years? Happy. What was John Lennon? I'll have to read this out actually before I forget. I'm going to find it now. Yeah, there's an actual quote for this one. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that the happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment. I told them they didn't understand life. It's a 5-year-old John Lennon, showing that even then he was a narky little sod. What did one tampon say to the other? Go on. Yeah, definitely the key to find something that you love doing. It doesn't feel like work. That if anyone can find that, if you can, do it. Please do it. You'll never want days off. You'll never want to go missing. You won't spend ages making a cup of tea just so you don't have to go back and look at your computer. Know what I mean? It's great. Yeah, check it to me first. Don't just bounce into the car. There'll be lots of black Mercedes in Kirkdale, won't there? Very, very careful. It's bloody raining. I think was a half decent reply to that one. Nothing, they're too stuck up. See you next Tuesdays. That's a good idea. Watch on your phone, watch the stream, and if you can see yourself, it's the right car. Plus, it's got my name on the license plate, so you can't really miss, can you? Ali, are you in Moldova? Diplodocus? Yeah, plus you recognise me anyway. I'll be wearing my face. How else would you join the chat? Of course, recognise me in 3D. Slightly less than 3D according to that stupid bloody nurse. A smidge under 6'2", my arse. Has there been action in Moldova? There probably has. Normally the rustling of bushes, isn't it, in Moldova? Moldova. How do you pronounce it? I never know. I've heard both mentioned, you see. Ali, do you like Mr. Bean? Do you like trains? Agent Orange, out and about. Yep, out and about. Have I shrunk? Well, according to the nurse, I have, but it's funny. She measured me by doing that on this thing, you know, when you stick it above your head. And you're supposed to go along and see what height you are. She went, oh, look, a smidge under 6'2". And then as I walked out, I almost hit my head on the door jamb. The frame of the door, that far away from my head, which is 6'6". You're fucking 6'2", you dickhead. Why is it that every single person in the hospital, every nurse, when I stood up finally went, as if I was some kind of freak? So that's just only 6'2". Pronounce it Moldova. Is it Siobhan or Siobhan? That's what you want to know. See no evil, speak no evil, ice no evil. Moldova is the capital of the Train and Mr. Bean Appreciation Society. It is. Old school, OG stuff, that. If you know, you know. Those who are there, know. Those who weren't, don't. Surely my feet were sticking out to the bottom of the bed. Pretty much. And everyone knew I was tall because of how much of the bed I took up. There was an Irish nurse who went, oh, Jesus, would you ever look at the length of him? And I'm presuming I was fully clothed at that point. But yeah, when I stood up, one of the girls who'd been looking after me while I was in there quite a lot, she was one of the ones that picked me up first. I was allowed to stand. And as I stood up, she almost fainted. Bloody hell, you're tall. Yeah, I know I did. I told you I was tall. I mean, 6'4" is not exactly massive, but it's certainly not under 6'2". You can tell the difference between the two. Easily. Read jobs. Don't pick your favourite hobby as a job. Because one, you lose the thing that you do to relax away from work. And two, your hobby becomes something you have to do rather than want to do. That is definitely a very, very wise thing. Although saying that, if your hobby is football, you can also go and get huge amounts of money and then go and find other hobbies, such as playing golf all day. What OGs were in Kev's chat? Well, it was in there. Me, Kirsty, Ali was in there as well. It was only last night. I can't remember these things. What happened then? I knew something just went mad. One second. Listen thing, get in there. Right, we'll give that a couple of seconds. Oh, there we go, it's back on. I forgot. Yep, Adam turned up, Dan did, Dan was there as well, yep. You're more of a newbie. You are, but you are fully feet under the table now, so. Piggly Ding, next! Piggly Ding, who's next behind the bar? Who's doing a shift? Mandy wasn't there, you weren't. It was another one where it was... I'm not even sure it come up. I think I was looking through for something and saw that Kev was on. So quick in, jump in. Quickly jump in. Because the notifications on YouTube are getting worse and worse, to be honest with you. They are shizzle. Utter shizzle. Louise, yes, you and Mandy were OGs. Yep. Louise was there as well, yep. What happened with the moon? Is it still under my desk? It is. It hasn't been chucked, it's still there. It's coming up, it's there. I really should just throw it in the bin, shouldn't I? Because it is absolutely useless. Just taking up space now. And it's also, it's next to the tiles, which should be on the United States of Wardrobe. Should be on there. I haven't done it because I've had other things on my mind. Don't chuck us. Don't chuck us. It needs to be chucked. It's bleeding useless. You saw the whole of the mail. You did. Put LED in it. It's a bit difficult. There's a thing on it, obviously. That bit there. Let's have a look. Can we see? See the metally bit. That's where you charge it, or that's where you used to charge it anyway. So the workings are in that little bit there at the end. But it's fairly heavy. I would have to... Oh, hello, was that? That wasn't big enough, I didn't see that then. Subscriber, thank you very much. I will have to make that bigger so I can actually see it. That's an awful, awful thing to happen on a screen. Yeah, so I can cut it out. But I've only got one working hand. And if I slip, I'll have no working hands. So, but I suppose I could do it live, couldn't I, on a stream, and then you could watch me slice my hand off. That'd go down well, wouldn't it? Louise is like cow shit in the field. She's everywhere. Oh, no. You and Ali are like margarine spread all over. Whoa, hang on. Careful. Why is everything going pring, pring, pring? What's happening? Oh. There's noises. Why is noises happening? Why are these noises happening? Welcome, new person, yeah. And I apologise for this not being as slick as you would expect from someone who's been doing this for a while. Alert box, is that the alert box? I'll massive that up and see what happens next time someone does something. Welcome, new person. I apologise. I will look. In fact, should we have a look on Streamlabs and see if it tells you on there? It might do. Might not do, but we can have a look, can't we? I must get better at this stuff. I must. No, Nietski. No, even Streamlabs is being a bit daft. Only in the best places, yeah. Need to be careful with that margarine thing, though. We had a friend in our work who we used to nickname Flora. And we told her it was because her favourite song was Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations. And then one day we told her it's not because of that, it's because you spread easily. At which point she went absolutely mental. Was a joke, of course, but you know, it needed to be done. Like how Dave, you like to using claggy. You know, like claggy's a proper OG word as well, isn't it? I don't think I've heard claggy much other places other than here and in the Lake District. Coke for Kirsty. Are you staying on for a bit, are you? Sandwiches from Kirsty. Lovely stuff. Do you want a Dame Edna? A Dame Edna average or a beverage? Can't remember what the sandwiches are, so the potluck. So if you're a vegetarian, maybe avoid them ones just in case. tom, 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 tom. Oh, man. Come on. Some fresh air and the sun's gone down. It's behind cloud. In fact, isn't this sundown anyway? I think it should be, shouldn't it? Sunset is 8:42, so yeah, the sun is down. The sun is officially down, which is why it's now not sunny. Stick us a hot dog in the mix. Oh, go ahead. Hot dog. I haven't had a good hot dog in years. Couple are vegetarian, which is great, but if you don't know which ones they are, it's very, very potluck, and you're playing with your. Will you get into the next world, aren't you? How's me exercising, Ali? It is going abysmally at the moment. Still hitting me target for doing me steps. Only 2,000 a day. It's not a lot. I'm doing about 2,500 to 3,000 every day. But the hand I need to work on more, definitely. I'm having a few days lately where I'm sick of not being able to use it, which is not like me normally. I'm normally fairly relaxed about it. But just the other day, sitting there getting annoyed, thinking I should be able to pick a guitar up and play, and I can't. Is there such a thing as a good hot dog? Well, there is, but it's not a hot dog really, is it? Bratwurst and stuff like that. Proper jam and stuff. Pint of something brown. Oh, Louise can help out with that one. Do you want to flake with that, love? They're good in guilty pleasure terms, but they're never good. They're not always made of sawdust and egg. What? Sawdust mixed together with eggs and flour and the shite off the floor and what have you. There are some good stuff in there. Germany ones normally. Although good quality hot dog does seem a bit of an oxymoron, doesn't it? Red Bull for you. Diazepam cocktail for MGL. Diazepam cocktail. Can't beat a dubious seaside or funfair hot dog. The ones outside the ground, outside Goodison, back in the 80s, used to have to be seen to be believed. And of course, people were drunk eating them. And you'd ask the fella, have you not got a pair of tongs? Well, yeah, mate, of course I have. I use that when I need to go for a piss. Okay, I'm going. Go to Goodison Supper Bar instead. Chub Club should have finished. It should have done. First rule of Fat Club, don't talk about Fat Club. How's Domingo as our Dom? Chocolate milkshake for our Steve. Brings all the boys to the yard. We don't need that. Domingo's getting under your feet, which is not what you need on a hot day. Although he is a very stately cat. Home assembled hot dogs are never the same. I like home assembled. Not made. Home assembled. Yeah. Milkshake. Ah, there's an idea. Wonder if the ice cream shop is open. Only one way to find out. Buy loads of us. Dubious Fairground hot dog opened for 8 mile radius in Ljubljana in 79. They did. My dad's been there to Ljubljana and Split. I mean, I don't mean he went there and disappeared. I mean, they went to Ljubljana and they played against Hajduk Split. They also went to Poland to play Stal Rezov. I think it's not pronounced that way, obviously, but them. They said there was bullet holes in the plane and all kinds of stuff. That was the 70s, so it wasn't that long after the war, but it was long enough where you think, fix the fucking bullet holes. And where they had that famous joke, which must have been used millions of times on planes. We've lost engine 1. There's going to be an extra hour on the flight. We've lost engine 2. That's another 3 hours on the flight. We don't lose any more engines. We'll be up here all fucking day. Of course. Yeah, not good unless you get someone else to make them for you. At which point, go ahead. Yeah. The Chippy by us in Garston used to make Boss hot dogs. It's not what you go to the Chippy for, is it? But a hot dog and one of those blue slushies. No wonder I had serious issues when I went to school when I was a teenager. How was your weekend? Turkey in my eyes, exploding. Oh, there you go, man. You've never tried one of our Helen's hog roast sausages hot dogs with fried onions. Man, now you are talking. Oh, yeah. I could do with a hot dog now, actually. I didn't eat much earlier. I wasn't really feeling up to it, so I had a wonton soup from the Chippy. Didn't want anything fried or anything too heavy. But I might have to go to Tesco after this because I forgot to get goo the other day. I need goo. How can you live without goo? Mandy, were you happy when you were a landlady? Mostly tired. Sounds familiar. Running pubs is exceptionally tiring. There's no escape. Always something. Can you get, or can you do this? Have we got any more? Just constantly. When you're upstairs, you'd have a buzzer, the intercom. So you finish your shift, go upstairs, make a cup of tea, go to put your feet up, and the intercom would go. There's two fellas trying to smash the shite out of each other with pool cues. Could you come down and sort it out? Marvellous, yes. Can you bring a load of pound coins down with you while you do? And can you fill the ice bucket? Oh, can you just go in the cellar and check this for me? I've finished. You never finish. You forgot the Philadelphia. Tom Hanks didn't die for this. Remember the Philadelphia. Yep, it wouldn't be made by you, Mandy, so it would taste better, of course. But with it being made by our Helen's fair hand, of course it'll taste fantastic. Helen's got the S kills to pay the B ills, we know that. Fairness, if you are too hot, you would know what to be eating. You wouldn't. Apart from ice cream would go down quite well when you're too hot. A lovely cream cheese. Cream cheese and chives. As made by Brannigan's cream cheese and chives crisps. What else do I need? I have wine, so I don't need any more of that. Although I could get some more. I've got me Acker Bilk in the fridge. I don't need any more of that. Batteries. I need batteries. I should have a charger somewhere with batteries in it, and I've got no idea where it is. Because since the explodey brain, I can't put something down and remember where it is 20 minutes later. like I used to be able to. I used to be brilliant for that. I knew exactly where everything I owned was at any one point. Now, no idea. Batteries for me easy cap, because I want to record some of my cassettes onto digital, which is where one of my songs came from as well. Well, sorry, one of Horace Haiku's songs came from. In a State, if you're wondering. The guitar on that and the music-y, chordy stuff is from a song that we wrote 1990, long time ago. I've written some songs in 5 minutes. I've written some songs in 3 or 4 days. That one took 34 years from start to finish. Boss Film, great tune. Lovely cream cheese. Yeah, chroma crab salad when it's hot. Of course. The famous, well, no, not even famous, the internationally renowned chroma crab. Wonderful stuff. So I'm led to believe. Not a big crab eater or lobster. The only time I've really had it was in Cuba when we were on a catamaran, and then some fellas turned up on a bronze and concrete boat and proceeded to catch everything in front of us and cook it and get very, very drunk on the ale that we had all inclusive on the boat before they disappeared, and I'm sure either sunk or went to Florida and claimed asylum. Does Helen bake every weekend? Only if it's a birthday or someone at work crosses their palm with silver. So she can be bribed. Can be bribed. Nice to know. Salad with chicken. Or chicken salad, as it's known. Sivo, how's your day? Is that right, what? Joust is trying to play with your arm. His teeth hurt. I'm not surprised his teeth hurt if he's eating fucking charging cables and headphones and things. Get him eating normal stuff like mice and postmen. That's dogs. It's one of your faves, is it? You call it the Ooey Ooh song, the Inner State. Called Inner State because when I heard it, it sounded slightly like it could have been 808 State, or it could have been played in the State Club in Liverpool. And I have got issues going on, so I'm in Inner State. For all these things, there's little threads everywhere, isn't there? I did start one earlier on as well for something else, so there might be more music coming. I like doing them. Ali, you've never had crab or crabs. Be thankful for one. Try the other. One goes well with blue powder, apparently, so I'm led to believe. Same there, Kirsty. Your mind's not working properly. Join the club. Joust needs a channel. Yeah. It's easy to set up and just completely joust content. And then I am convinced, I've said this before, all these YouTube gurus who are trying to tell you to be exactly like Mr. Beast because he's the most popular YouTuber ever. He's getting 20 odd million views on a channel. There's 2.7 billion active users every month. The majority of people watching videos on YouTube are old women who've got all nans who've been given a phone by the kids. So, yeah, watch this, it's YouTube. What is it? No, just look. There's a thing here about a cat. I'll watch that. There's a cat on a piano. I'll watch that. There's a cat doing something else. It's just old women watching cat videos. There's no thumbnail. It's just a shot, a blurry shot from the video. And the titles that they keep telling you to do and SEO and all that stuff, it's just my cat. That's it. I'll keep looking for my cat and watch 7 million hours of it this week. Get yourself a cat. Get yourself a Joust channel. You make a fortune. Oh, he's getting antsy, yeah. Come to hospital in 2 weeks to have a certain tuber removed. Oh dear. Good luck to your dad then. Hugs, yep. Hugs from us. Knitting's still not finished. Get on with it, Mandy. Get on with it. Come on. Can't wait to see it when it's finished. Mr. Beast is in bother. He is. Someone should have told him when he decided to make his name what that means in the UK anyway. But yeah, he's nowhere near as pin-uppy poster boy for YouTube as they thought in the first place. Thankful as well. It's funny, there's loads of these videos popping up as well at the moment on how to make YouTube videos. This amazing new editing technique is starting to emerge. No editing. Said this all along. It's not just a load of ADHD kids who watch YouTube videos. There's humans watch it as well. They want constant changes and flashes and bang, 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 bang. Just someone sitting down talking to you as if you're in the kitchen having a cup of tea with them. But yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble. Thinking Joust and Ruby could join the chat. Do we want a dog and a cat joining the chat? Do we murder? Do we chasing each other around? Nailed the demographic in which your mother sits. Everyone's mum or nan will sit there either on Facebook or something, or if they're lucky on YouTube, just watching videos all day long of utter shit, which is what YouTube is. It's about 90% utter shit, but that's the genius of it. You don't have to have all these high-powered graphics and editors and things and set designers and music designers. Just make something and put it up. People will watch it. So yeah, cat videos do a bundle. No worries, Steve. Let them know we're thinking about him. Apart from Jeff, who's just heard you talking about food, and let's get ready to rhubarb crumble. Yeah. Ali, you've tried knitting, but you either lost stitches or gained some and then holes all over the shop. Either now. Kirsty, you're off, no worries. Be lucky. Crochet, no go as well. I think we tried that in school. We did samplers and things like that. No good. I didn't like it. We made stained glass. That was good. I like that. That was in the Netherlands though. And then what do we do when we come back? Kukeri. At Kukeri. I made a paperweight in RDT. Load of shit that was. Never mind seeing. I couldn't really make anything. Stick me in a language lab and I was good to go, but in the sharp, no chance. Louise, how's the house? Is it all going great? You happy? Need a tinkle, Steve out? No problem, mate. Hurry up. Don't forget more than 3 shakes. Freestyle jazz knitting. It's what you do. It is the future indeed. Who needs patterns? Patterns are for squares, man. Get out the hot tub before you sprinkle. Don't sprinkle when you tinkle. It just needs cleaning now. I had to read that then just to see who it was from. Louise, it's from you. All right. Just needs cleaning. Is it you going to be doing this, or is it like that? Is it Dusk adverts? Going to get some oiled young bodybuilder in to do it for you, while you sit there just pointing at places you missed the spot, you missed a bit. You must be delighted with that now. Over and done with. There's a class name, isn't it? Freestyle Jazz Knitting had members of Dubious Fairground Hot Dog. They did. And eventually there was a super group to be made out of it. Loads of new songs. Told you Shuffle was biased. Was it biased or based? Tears for Fears Change. What a song. What taste? What an album as well. Oh man, I've got that as well on vinyl, the original, back from the 80s. One of the ones that Jess hasn't stolen yet. It was going to be you, but if there's an oiled up bodybuilder willing, here we go. Anyone out there willing to do it? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where's the jackal? I can't find the jackal, Ali. I can't find him. Steve, yeah, bodybuilder. He could be a bodybuilder. We never know, do we? Stripped to the waist. Just a t-shirt on. Butler in the buff. Yeah. That's what happens, isn't it? When you get to a certain stage in life, as a lady, you start wearing pearls and having semi-naked men walking around the house. So I'm led to believe. This is what the advert would have you believe. And pool boys. Say the pool boy. Ah, there it is, yes. Cheers, LA, LA. There you go, the jackal. That's our alley. Absolutely. The last view seen by many a ne'er do well, and ne'er good Nick. You should be so lucky, 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 lucky. No pearls. So what do you clutch when someone says something slightly, ooh, I say, I've never been so. Obviously, I've just turned all the ladies in this chat into proper Agatha Christie women. Twin setting pearls. Oh, I say. Fainting at the sight of anything dodginess. When actually you're far more punked than that, aren't you? All of you. Knit one, pearl one. K2 tog. Things like that. Knit two together. No pearls. We are not Marge. Not even Marge. It used to be old women. Jesus Christ, old women. These are women in the 40s. Back when I was a kid growing up, these old women wearing pearls. She's old there. Mind you, back then, back in the 70s and 80s, 40 was old because people acted old. And 50, Jesus. I look back and see TV shows, sitcoms like Fresh Fields. Watching that the other day. Anton Rogers was the same age as I am now. And he was bald and middle-aged spread, and he looked old. It looked like he'd given in to age. You don't do that. Fight it, man. Fight back at it. Who wants a pearl necklace? Our Steve's buying. Yep. Was waiting, of course. Had to be. You get a Frankie for that one. It is PURL, pearl. Knit one, pearl one. I'm with Billy Connolly on this one. I can speak fluent knit. Just by seeing it written down. Mandy didn't go there. She thought it, as you can see by the emojis, she thought it, but she never went there. Ali, cover your ears. Our sweet, innocent child. This is the wrong place to be a sweet, innocent child here, isn't it? Oh, what I was saying earlier on. Doing some filming this morning. I was pissing around with my phone as well. Slow mode. I think it was a seagull. Heron gully type thing that was flying. Birds in slow-mo look really good on this phone. When I say birds, what I mean is actually the feathered ones, you know, the marlin app ones. I'm not going around trying to get slow-mos of Vimin. I'm not that bad. I'm not a danger. Yep. You said it, you explain it. It is a talent, your art. Not anything else in the filth. Filth. Open goal, Steve. You have to be done, mate. For once, it's not you being filthy. Filthy. It's not. It's someone else who's been naughty. A naughty, bad villain. Does make a change, but yeah. Yeah, so slow motion. It does a good slow motion, this camera. Also got super slow-mo on it, but I couldn't quite work that one out. It was a bit too much.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is indeed there. 16. Sweet 16. I've never been pissed. You can resist anything except temptation. Jinxie. How was Fat Club? Yeah, right. Yoo-hoo, Yahoo, Tom, to Sweet Q6. Queen and 6, that's a cards, isn't it? Gotta be cards. No, it just say it was Queen and 6. You're putting down your cards. Yeah, I got you out of that one. What do the kids call it today? I don't think they know. I don't think they understand any of this stuff. They aren't as wised up as we are. Slightly disappointed. Ah. Yep, Steve's buying us all jewellery. All the ladies are getting jewellery off Steve. Made to measure. Talking of pearl necklaces, yeah, evening jacket. What are you getting? A brand new necklace. Yeah, kids today don't have bingo publications in the bushes, so they wouldn't know. They certainly don't. Not like in our day. That was the only way you could find things. Nowadays they've got Piggly Ding. Next. Nowadays they've got the phone so they can see anything. Disgusting. Still fat. No, you're not. Don't want a necklace, you want something else, please. Ooh. Steve? Yeah. Yes, either a brand new necklace or a radio formerly owned by a plasterer. One or the other. His name's not Eamon. Yep, you're no more fat than Ali is tall. There you go. Straight from the jackal's mouth. Would you like a little finger ring? Yes, Jinx say. Who's next behind the bar? Our rally's been on for about 4 hours now. Who's doing a shift? If it's free, if it's free, it is free. Mandy is now turned into a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Thomas? Or is that, if it's free, I'll do it? Jackie, yes, you'll do it. Thomas, do a shift as well. You just behind our Jackster, so you are next after Jinxie. Keep you out of trouble. I don't think we can keep you out of trouble. Before you go through the entire Ratner's catalogue, is that what you're on about? I wonder if that's out of copyright yet. The Tom and Jerry thing. We might be able to get that out of copyright soon. Steamboat Willie is. We've all been there, haven't we, fellas? Suffering from the old Steamboat Willie. What was the steamboat? Southern Comfort, lime and lemonade, was it? Anyone who worked behind the bar, that was a steamboat, wasn't it? Or am I losing the plot? Couldn't you resist? Of course you can't, it's got to be done. Hopefully you've got it on copy and paste, just in case. Very effective and amuses you. Nice to have it done to you. Oh, hang on. Cup of tea. A nice cup of tea. And some Jaffa cakes. Blood orange flavoured, of course. Snackage. Snacks. We have more than that, of course. For our Thomas, we have cheesy moments. Bacon fries and scampi fries. If you want to smell like a sardines minge, of course. Devil's Dinner Ploughmans. Big knickknacks. Knickknacks. Spice and Spice. Ninja Crisp. Pringles. Jeff's Nuts. There you go. They're up on the wall as well. We've got plenty of it. Our Kirsty's snack shack is still there. You help yourself. Look, you see, she's made loads of stuff for you. So there's plenty of food, which is perfect. As soon as our Jackie comes out of Fat Club, we're throwing cakes and biscuits and all kinds around and crisps. We're evil, aren't we? Mandy wants surprising drink-wise. She was just here. She said had to go out. Craving bacon fries again. I'm going to print that off and laminate it and stick it in the car. So if you do come and see me on Saturday, you'll be licking the window trying to get at them. As well as the cheesy moments. Pure water. Twist of lemon. No alcohol for Mandy. That will be a surprise. And not a welcome surprise, I would have thought. Adds bacon fries to the list of things to pack for Saturday. This is going to end up looking like a trip up Mount Everest, isn't it? Very evil. We are evil. What's Mandy getting? Water and lemon. You can't do that. You've got to be drunk to watch me in the first place, haven't you? It's nice, that. I do like that. I have tea as well. Limonade. Is it a 3 o'clock kickoff? It is. 3 o'clock on Saturday. Everton versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Yep. Jackie, that's not water, by the way. In emoji terms, that's not water. That's the constituent part of a necklace. Not sure you could drink a pint of it either. It's quite heavy, isn't it? Quite heavy on the palate. Louise, yes, Mandy's getting put on the naughty step. Ah. No one's been naughty. Playful, maybe. Suggestive, certainly. Not naughty. You wrote water and that come up, literally, obviously, yes. It's may not be used as water, yeah. I think that's a bit more salty. Oh, speaking about naughty. Why can't you buy things from shops anymore? Why? Why can't you just go into a shop and buy what you want? Tech especially. I am convinced you go into a shop and ask for something, they say they'll order it and you come in the following day, and all they do is they buy it off Amazon. You may as well buy what you want off Amazon yourself. Get it delivered to the house, save on the petrol. Wankers. Sorry, we've got none in stock. You're the shop. You are supposed to be the stock. Just copped what you meant. Took way too long. Our poor innocent child. Pray for Ali. Protein shake, yes. Got to be careful. Don't shake it too long, otherwise it gets too thick. The penny has dropped. Well and truly. Pales your ass. You shouldn't have put that either, to be honest with you. That's a different variation, I suppose. Very pearlescent. Very pearlescent. The way the light shines off. Depends on how... it does depend how long it's in the pipe, of course. And how many strings of protein end up being in the final product. I always just used to have a chocolate milkshake. No actual protein shake after football. Just chocolate milk. That was enough. I miss feeling sore after footy. I really do. Not just a fucking penny. The whole cash box. Don't say you Googled it. If you did Google it, I shouldn't have said that because that's just come up as well. Yeah, blancmange, don't tell me. Seems quite apt as well, doesn't it? Louise, where else would you go to for entertainment like this? Thomas, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ali, if I were you, I would clear your cache. I would clear your history, your Google history, or use DuckDuckGo. Let us know what kind of adverts you're starting to get pop up now that you've looked for it. Best thing is, if you're in a room together, would never say these things. You lot might not do. I would. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest. It's after the water emoji I was talking about. Water, it's not a water emoji. Scumbags. Yes, want to bet? I would. There you go. It was when Tom said the ring finger. Did you Google that as well? Never Googled it. You better not do. Does a car count as a room? Ask Jackie. She'll tell you. It does if it's surrounded by the RUC or NIPD blue, whatever they are nowadays. Lycosta, yeah. Ask the Jeeves. Proper old school. Should have included Jackie. Always include Jackie. Quite restrained online, to be fair. Does not surprise me, Mandy. Does not surprise me. Ali didn't Google anything. Penny just dropped. Pennies from heaven. Depends on the model. It does actually. You can get a lot done in big cars, can't you? Jackie's also restrained online, which is, the pair of you is equally as exciting and scary in that kind of measury lookery thingies. I would be worried and excited at the same time, seeing which one of you is going to get arrested first in real life. Yeah, as for cars, it's indoors, isn't it? Rooms are indoors. In a car, you're indoors. Shout, shout, let it on out. Fantastic. I love that song. Still got the original of that as well. Only on 7-inch though. Mind you, 7 inches is enough for everyone really, isn't it? Yeah. I haven't had my singles out for a while. You're not up to date with a lot of modern terminology for now. Has the new subscriber unsubscribed yet? Probably came in, had a look around, thought this is nice, and oh my word, what on earth have I let myself in for? In a corner now, clutching clutching the rosary beads. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. I watched the bear's paws. We don't know, Jackie. It was got a thing earlier on, a little notification in the corner of the screen. Such and such is subscribed, but it was so small, couldn't make it out, unfortunately. So I couldn't even say thank you. There is something I can do to try it though. I should have done that. You can just put it over there a sec, out the way. Test events. YouTube subscriber. That's bigger and better, isn't it? Is that too loud, by the way? Alert box. Where's alert box? Does that make a noise when it comes up? Or is that just for me? And you don't know how to use Google. Yeah. Not having that. Not having it. What do you use? Is it DuckDuckGo? I'm going to ask your animal guide, Steve. Is that our rubes? No unsubscribing. Apparently it doesn't go back on. And Kevin is not actually real. It's not Kevin T7 Kevin. It's just it's a testy thing. Testy. The sound sounds like something else. How that sound? I need to change the sound. I can change it to anything I want, apparently. I think. Can I? I think I can. Sure I can. Settings. No. Widgets. Yeah, I'm sure I can change the widgets. Alert box. Settings. I'll balls to it. I'm not getting stuck into that now. But I think I can change it so it'll be something else, a different, a slightly different noise, a different sound, rather than bring. Something that's a bit more piggly ding instead. Speaking of which, I didn't press the button earlier on for Jackie. Yeah, it doesn't work. Thought we got a super chat. No, that was just a test to see what it looks like when someone subscribes. What's duck mean? Duck go. And that would be a search engine that is for ne'er-do-wells and footpads and vagabonds. You should use it. Test events. We'll see what it looks like for a super chat. Kevin again. This is a test super chat message. There you go. Allow. Oh, nothing else, Steve. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Right, you should ping in the corner. If this doesn't ping, I'm going to kick off. Ping, man, ping. It does take a while to come through, though. Mucho apreciado, mate. Really is appreciated. There you go. There. See? And it's bigger now, so people can actually see it. Much better. And it's making ping noises all over the place. We can change that, though. So it's a bit nicer. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. And... oh, shit. I'll put that now. There's stuff missing all over the place. Ping-tastic. Test ping. The ping has been tested. The testes have been pinged. Steve's pocket money for the week gone. I'm sure I had only give him a bit more play money. But walking around money, they call it, don't they? Yeah, change to the Jeff saying, Kinnell now, what? Which he would do. Is that security Steve at the bar? It is. With his badge on. Is it SI badge, is it? Louise, you once had to call the number on the back of a lottery ticket. You did. The machine broke in the shop you're working in. You have to ring Lottery HQ for either a big win or a broken machine. Unfortunately, I think lightning has struck too close to us for us to win it again. On account of the fact that me dad's cousin won 12.3 million, so I think that's as close as it's going to get to us, I think. If it works that way, I think, you know. How much was it for? Ali, which the super chat? That was $4.99, which is absolutely fantastic. Delighted with that. Thank you very much, Steve, and Helen and Rubes. Connor, you're in a queue to go on, mate. No problem at all. Jackie, you've only just noticed him. Steve's at the bar for every single shift. He's there, waiting for anyone to kick off. And then there's going to be absolute girder. Jinxie, never bought a lottery ticket or a scratch card. In that case, you've never lost either, have you? Oh, the panic at 7:25. Having a ticket issue, but the person not buying it and hoping someone else will want a ticket. Oh, man. Ball ache. Yep. Thomas is next in the queue. Then I on it. You've noticed before, but you thought you'd ask. It is. It's our Steve. He's there. Always there. Right, so Connor can go on next. No problem. As soon as it's Piggly Ding, you're on, mate. Very magnanimous from our Thomas. What are you drinking for now, though? How do you buy a scratch card on a rare occasion? How do you put the lottery on? Because it's just tradition now, I suppose. One day it might come in. And if it does, I will try and help as many people as possible. That's what you're supposed to do, really, isn't it? Oh, I'd have a great big party. Proper big party. Yeah, Jackie should have known it, Steve. Look at him. It's a spitting image of him. Looking like it's halfway through a very long day as well, and someone's asked you a stupid question. What? Oh, it's prettier. Ooh. Drinking after your dinner. Very wise. Leave it till after. Louise, at one time you were the only shop with the lottery, and when the machine broke, a guy threatened to break your employees' kneecaps if the numbers won. You barred him. Not surprised. You wouldn't tell anybody if you won. There would be signs. Yes, I know exactly the thing. A solid gold knitting needles. There you go. I would be going into work with a pastel blue zoot suit, a fedora, a pimp cane with a diamond on top. See how long I could last in there before they kick me out. Turning very much into a 70s pimp. Water for Connor for now. Oh, come on, Jackie. Home from rugby training. The body feeling sore, Connor. New mobility scooter next to the bins. Yeah. With a personalised licence plate. Can you get personalised licence plates from mobility scooters? Bet you can, can't you? M4NDY, so it looks like it says Mandy on the back of it. With the bumper stickers. My other stair lift is a Stanner and things like that, yeah. How was it any good, Connor? Enjoy it? Rugby training sounds like something I'd want to avoid like the plague. Football training was bad enough, and you haven't got people trying to take your head off. Pimp my scooter. Yeah. It would be boss. Do you know what? I would buy a proper full-on mobility scooter. 18-inch rims. Slammed to the floor. Loads of pops and bangs. Yeah, try and help as many people as possible, but also get a nice car for yourself. That's pretty much the first thing I'd do if I won a load of money that way. Try and buy somewhere okay, nothing spectacular. Don't need a £3 million house, just somewhere nice and a more up-to-date car than the one I've got. That's about it. Then help people. Oh, in the house I would have a really nice big leather chair, a very expensive stereo system, and as much vinyl as I could manage to get my hands on. But that's pretty much where I'd stop. Oh no. Also a complete YouTube studio, obviously. Oh, and a music studio downstairs. In fact, fuck the port, I'm keeping all the money. 1957 Gibson Les Paul, standard, of course. Chauffeur driven, of course, chauffeur driven. Can you get chauffeur driven mobility scooters, Mandy, can you? You work in Ellesmere Port. The mobility scooter modding scene is a sight to behold. Is it like a South Central LA with the lowriders? Port Sunlight Massive turning up, giving it one of them. Jackie would be your best friend, your new best friend. Of course you would. It's all about the Dwayne Eddies, come on man. Would the chauffeur do the bins as well? Or would that be the semi-naked, oiled up bodybuilder from earlier on? Go and take the bins out and then you've missed the spot up there. Well, reach. Hospitality at Bramley Moor, of course. I've only been to the hospitality at Goodison once, and that was because my mate won it in a competition. And we played Fulham and beat them 2-1. Louis Sarra scored 2, I think. Most enjoyable. Seamus Coleman was man of the match, and I got to meet him. And he looked exceptionally nervous. He was only young at the time. Probably his first couple of seasons, and he proper... Not shaking, but, oh, gee, I don't really want to be. I'd rather be downstairs with the lads. But no, he was sound. And obviously went on to become an absolute ledge. Jackie, your brother-in-law had a mod scooter with about 59 mirrors on it and all sorts of shit. Are we talking a fox's tail on a whip aerial and all that stuff? Proper. I think my uncle, the one who got me into music, back in the late 70s, early 80s, he had a scooter back when the second mod scene started, didn't it? In the early 80s, I think it was 80 or 81. And he was into all that stuff. Mirrors everywhere, proper quadrophenia. But years after the mod scene had really stopped. Still funny. Have a room full of wool and an automated knit machine. Wouldn't that take the fun out of it though, Mandy? Come on. You know you like it. The actual manufacturing of it yourself. Spoil yourself though, yeah. Buy your own sheep. Doesn't need to buy any. They're all just everywhere in Wales, aren't they? Used at the side of the road. Used at the side of the road. Love to check your bank balance if it happened. You'd continue to do it all the time, wouldn't you? Go and buy something from the shop and then check your balance and it's only gone down by 12p. What was I expecting? Room full of wall, Mandy, yeah? Going to the Anfield in the executive box. Full of walls, lad. Full of bad walls, mate. Mandy used to have a pet sheep. Lots of people in Wales did. Well, they call them pets, but you know what I mean. Oh, it died at 53. Oh, it's horrible, that Jackie, innit? Poor sod. Did he have a mod funeral? That would have been good. Get as many of them as possible. Mirrors everywhere. Scooters. Love when people do stuff like that. If they've done something in their life that they really like, go for it with the funeral. Been lucky with a few hospitality freebies via pseudo cryptocurrency fan token stuff. Ah, very nice. Hospitality at Delia's is good. Have they gone now? And their husband, have they sold up? I know they were talking about it, weren't they? Ali, you'd have a go in a hot air balloon or a skydive or a cruise or all three. Hot air balloons don't cost too much, I don't think. You could combine that with a skydive out of the hot air balloon. There you go. Steve, you're 53. Mad, isn't it? I mean, it's no age. Genuinely no age. When you get to our age and think to yourself, I am nowhere near finished. And when some poor sods are, it's horrible to think. Yeah, selling up, I've seen that. And that knobhead from MK Dons has sold up as well, hasn't he? Is it Pete Winkleman? Yeah. The fella from Marshall Amps. Didn't want to hate him, but I have to hate him. You can't do that. Whereas Ardelia saved club. I think she probably saved Norwich, didn't she? Put them on the right path anyway. If she's taken them as far as she can, hand over and let someone else take over. Mandy, what was your pet sheep's name? Come on. He was an abusive fucker to your sister. Died a lonely man. Ah, fair enough. No great loss then if you're being abusive to someone. No. Sold to a Yank. They are to keep 5% on the best seats in the house. Yeah, people moan about them, but if it wasn't for them, I hate to think what the club would be. I think that goes for quite a few owners. If they weren't around at the time, the club might not be around. And yet they get to a certain point and the fans are going mad at them. Get out of our club. You've only got a club at the moment because of them and things like that, you know. You see them all over the country. But when the time has come to go, the time has come to go. I hope they are still well received, even when the new folk come in. Who's up in bar after you, Connor? That'll be Thomas, I do believe. Once a Piggly Dings, you're on. The sheep was called Shy, but she wasn't. Did you have Koi Carp as well? Is this a theme, is it? I thought you were going to say Mary. Mary had the little lamb. Yeah, Connor, what position do you play? Is it union or league? Are you a speedy winger? A skillful halfback? A lumbering prop? Lumbering prop also supported 8 Mile Radius in Toronto 72. That was a massive gig there. There's been about 48 bands supporting them so far. I always pick Toronto 72 as well. I don't know why. Apart from the fact that our Canadian friend Chelsea comes from Toronto. And I like the Maple Leafs. But someone, and I can't remember who it was, played Toronto in 72. Might have been Yes. A gasping hooker. We've all been there, Steve. We've all been there. Oh, Back of Love by Echo and the Bunnymen. Get in there. What a tune. What a band. You had chickens. You had a goose. Means something else in Liverpool, of course. And a Shetland pony too. Did you live on a farm or is this pub really crazy? Winger, mixed rugby. Speedy then. I couldn't have played winger. Never fast. Even with the long legs, I was never fast. Too slim to be a prop. Possibly a a loose forward in rugby league. I might have been able to get away with that, but that's about it, really. Not quick enough to be a centre. Not skillful enough. Well, I was skillful with my feet, obviously, so I'd have stuck to football, really. Much better. I know what I'm doing with football. Plus, you haven't got massive fellas trying to smash your face in at the same time. Quick, very quick, rapid. Our Connor's rapid. Couldn't catch him on a motorbike. Hey, the next Brian Carney. Look forward to seeing you. Central Park, I was going to say. Wigan. At the Brick Stadium. The Brick, you know. Mandy, did you ride the Shetland? Is that a euphemism? Crazy pub in the middle of nowhere. Is that Wales? Every pub in Wales is in the middle of nowhere, though, isn't it? My dad's favourite was the Pantarochan, which he still loves to this day, even though he's not been back for a while. That was his local. And in Middlesbrough it was the Yellow Rose. And in Enschede it was Cafe Niemeyer or Rita and Rooley's. My dad had a local everywhere he went. Yeah, a local pub for local people. Hello, hello, what's all this shouting? We'll have no trouble here. I love the League of Gentlemen. A friendly pub, Mandy, catered for all. You need to tell me where to put the comma in that because there's two completely different meanings in that. Dorset. Shetland was a rescue. It was spoiled rotten and no one was allowed on him. A fucking rescue pony. What the hell is going on? Come on, back in a minute. No worries, mate. Ah. Was it? Where was it, Andy? Whereabout was it? Middle of nowhere. Was it Wales? Was it a pit pony? Is that how it was saved? And from certain angles, 5-legged, yeah. Small in stature. Nothing else, yeah. Bloody horses. 'Twas indeed in Wales. There you go. I thought so. Pub in the middle of nowhere with a fucking horse in it. It's going to be Ireland or Wales. It's not going to be anywhere else. Brother was a winger. Not sure where he plays now. Used to play for Filed Vandals. Seems I was 58. Filed Vandals. League or Union, Louise. League or Union. Or should I say, real rugby or union? Real rugby or union. Filed Vandals. What a great name for a club that is. Union. Nah, can't be doing with Union. Fat men touch each other for a while before they throw it to a skinny lad at the back who kicks it as far as he can to another skinny lad who then runs in field and kicks it as far as he can to the same skinny lad, and they keep on doing that for 80 minutes. And at the end of it, the people in the crowd vomit into a pint glass and drink it each. Nah, steer clear of Union, man. We are such an uncivilised bunch. We aren't. As a society we are, though. Lots of different animals have to be rescued, they do. And I suppose with things like ponies, this is not the same as having a dog, where you can easily, someone will take it off your hands. Oh, it's alright, we've got 4 or 5 dogs, just give it to us. It can run round in the back garden, no problem whatsoever. This is a fucking pony. Even a Shetland one is bigger than your average dog. Louise, you don't mind either. You're there for the thighs. Fair play. Some of them do have thighs for days as well, don't they? those large gentlemen. Just hoping for scrum after scrum after scrum. I like the thighs and I like when they grunt. I wasn't inside the pub. The animals lived in pens out by the beer garden. Of course they did. Although I suppose there will be places, there will be pubs where they've got animals inside as well. And I mean horses. I've seen that before. Are the animals still alive? Right, Jackie, Rory Best thighs, are they the thighs of Rory Best? Or has Rory got the best thighs? Or is that both true at the same time? Have you ever seen Roberto Carlos's thighs? Jesus. It's like a freak of nature. The former Real Madrid and Brazil left back. Jesus, man. They were hidden under his shorts. You can see he had big legs, but there's a picture of him without his shorts on. Holy Jesus. No wonder he could smack a ball as far as he could. Nothing wrong with large thighs. The silverback has spoken. You need to have large thighs in your business though, Steve, picking up stuff. I'm more of a slim Jim myself. Even when I was playing footy every week. Still fairly slim. Connor's back again. Sparky had some he took some beating. It was my dad was one of his heroes. It's Mark Hughes, by the way. Big Wrexham fan when he was growing up. Used to watch my dad from on the cop at Wrexham. At the racecourse back then, Kairas. Where is the Norfolk correspondent? Helen. Fully showered. Thighs, Louise, yes, 2 words. Segundo Castillo. Thighs like you wouldn't believe. And he used to wear shorts that were too tight for him as well. Made him look like, I don't know, like an action toy or something. I had high hopes for him. Wasn't the best player, but some people seem to like him. Women. Thunder Toys. Is that you, Jackie? Is that your alt dogging name, Thunder Thighs? It's like you never see Jinxie and Thunder Thighs at the same time. Like Clark Kent and Superman, aren't you? Needed Unsworth shorts, large undies. He was sound, wasn't he, Unsworth, until he started getting too heavy into the gym. At which point he was become massive, but slower than he was. He's even bigger now that he's retired. Just doing a jigsaw puzzle of Tom Young's thighs. There you go, I'll keep her busy. Unzi shorts made out of sails. I used to laugh at them. I could do with a pair now myself. I am wearing Everton shorts at the moment, by the way. And see if you can see it on. Oh, I don't know. There you go. Possibly. Zips. Everton shorts with zips. Actual zips. These are beloved of all our ass Everton fans. First thing when the new kit comes out, have the shorts got zips, mate? Because they aren't, I'm not buying it. Some bodybuilders have really big thighs and they're disgusting. What you want is athletic thighs, don't you? Not overly pumped up ones, but athletic ones. Segundo Castillo, I think, will have you sorted. Oh, the Shetland died. He was old when you got him. Oh, fair enough. You went and stood by the fence and the two horses there came over and nuzzled your neck. Oh, man. Oh, electronic getting away with it. What a tune that is. With, of course, Barney Sumner from New Order on vocals. Johnny Marr from the Smiths on guitar. And the Pet Shop Boys on keyboards and backing vocals, or backing vox. Depends on what outfit you're wearing, of course. From your many outfits.
Piggly ding.
Piggly
Next.
ding, there you go. Connor is now serving. Get your orders into Connor behind the bar. There we go. Jeff's getting ready to rhubarb crumble again. That doesn't seem like it was an hour ago that came up. Jackie's quite fussy, isn't she? She is until she gets in the car park. At which point, anything goes. Boss tuner, isn't it? You don't like rhubarb, you have to say either the tart or crumble. Have apple. Apple crumble's nice. Connor, glass of Coke for Ali. First shift. Pint of spirit level bubbles. Yeah, cider tartan paint. Left-handed screwdriver. And a long wait. Any crumble. Wasn't he a cricketer? Oh, no, it was Anil Kumble. So close. Crumble's a boss, man. Jackie grows rhubarb just by touching it. Filth. Coke for Ali. You've got an apple tree as well. What type of apples? Kuchen apples or eaten apples? A dwarf apple tree. Is it pretty? They look nice. Our damson tree produced no fruit again this year, which I'm sure the gardeners will be happy with, because when they try and mow the grass for the last little couple of cuts before the winter, if there's damsons on the floor, there's purple everywhere. Man, you read it in a Boomtown Rat style. The Dapper Dons of Dunleary. Tell me why I don't like rhubarb. 2 types of eating apples. It was your dad's apple tree. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, you're not allowed to call it that anymore, are you? Oh, hang on. Connor.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Level 5, number 5, of course, is the number of a winger in rugby. Well, it is in rugby league anyway. Yeah, anyone want a drink? Get your orders into Connor. What do you call them, Louis? What is it? What do we call them now instead of dwarf apple trees? Little apple trees. Little apple trees. She's had to touch it and it's gruesome. To touch it again, it might gruesome more. Hey, there you go. In fact, you'd have a nut. You're having that one, Dave. Jackie, do you want a lager or do you want a larger? Because there's two different things at stake here, to be honest. If you want it larger, you might have to make it gross. Tiny people apple tree, it is, isn't it? Perfectly proportioned miniature apple trees. That sounds so Nigella, doesn't it? Today I'm making an apple crumble from my perfectly proportioned miniature apple trees. Before making some sort of tit joke analogy to the camera. Because she's a dirt. Dirty. You can still buy dwarf lilies, yeah. Whatever's the easiest, as long as it's alcoholic, please, Conor Mandy. It's small if you're far away, yeah, but it's head. That's brilliant, I love that. A joke that has been used many times since. And the only time it ever got close to being as funny is in Phoenix Nights. When the bus full of Bolton fans jumped off the little people. How far away are they? Oi, Tattoo. Who are you calling Tattoo, you long streak of piss? What a great show that is. I have them on DVD. I'm going to have to watch them at some point, aren't I? Please say yes. Yeah, the Bolton midget. We're Bolton, we're Barmy, we're on the march tonight. Brilliant. So funny. And one of the best lines in that, you little bastard. Why is that so funny? Getting smacked over the head with a bottle of Bud. You little bastard. Yeah, if anyone's watching this getting offended, watch Phoenix Nights. It's an actual scene from that. Everyone owned the Phoenix Nights DVDs, which is good because they will not be shown anywhere to stream, will they? Instead of a dwarf plant, a faraway plant. That would be fantastic. That would be superb. Just, yeah, rename it. Did you watch Stella Street? I did. I did indeed. With the late, great John Sessions. I'm having a moment, I am. Boomer's watching it, but I think you have to skip that episode on YouTube, which is a shame. It's a funny one. Yeah, my name is Michael Keane. They are good. I used to do Mick Jagger as well, by the way. So the girls behind the bar in the Pen and Wig wouldn't serve me until I did Mick Jagger. Which I can't do now because you need both hands to do it. But it used to come in Nick Jagger as I walked in. Meaning you have to do your impression, otherwise you're not getting served. Alright. And one of the other lads in there did a very good... fucking thing, Jimmy Savile. So you better stop doing the Jimmy Savile because it's not what you need. Yeah, it was brilliant, Stella Street. So utterly strange. Their own little world. Love it. Bittersweet, simply what a boss tune. Watched your first ever Mighty Boosh last night. What a show that is, I love it. Although, the first time I seen it, it was like Vickery's Big Night Out. I just couldn't get it at all. And then, a couple of beers later, I watched it. I think it was repeated on... It was on BBC Three. It was on one night after a few beers and it clicked. I went, right, I get this. The Jagger would be right up there with Marky Smith. Much better. But I would need to practice it first to make sure I can still do it. Otherwise, it just looked mad. Any good, Mandy? It's fantastic. And last night will have been The Ballad of Milky Joe, which is a great episode. Especially with the French wrapping, a coconut wrapping in French at the end. Has to be seen to be understood. Missed the first 5 minutes, but you don't think it would have made a difference. It will have done because there's a story involved. There's a reason why they end up on the island. Yep. Mandy, remind Thomas to remind me, to remind you, to remind him, to remind me to do the Mick Jagger impression. Got to be done. I'm sure I can still do it, but because he does a thing where he goes high and then pulls it deep into his chest, which has to be practiced to make sure it can be done. It's not just alright. No, there's a bit more than that. It's on the iPlayer. You'll have to watch it from the beginning. You should do the whole series from series 1 onwards. Series 2, I love the look of. To the point where I'd like to live in series 2. The colour schemes, fantastic. In fact, Björk, Human Behaviour, her video looks very much, maybe Mighty Bush seen that and thought we're going to use that for the basis of where we live. It's brilliant. Yeah, start getting a wage, Mandy. Your PA work is never ending. Yeah, but you know, it's nice to keep people involved and interested, isn't it? Mandy's to-do list, the little notebook, is now the size of the yellow pages. Yep. Jackie be spitting truths. Facts with a capital F. I'll practice it. I'll be in the car tomorrow, pissing Jess off, taking her to work. Coogan and Bryden have made a new series of The Trip. Oh, nice. They are exceptional at what they do. I was watching them in a real cock and bull story. That wasn't on that long ago. It was really good. I enjoyed that again. All she needs now is a hammer. All that she wants is another hammer. You're indifferent to both. Yeah, I like them. I remember watching Steve Coogan when he first started, when he was on that thing on Granada. They had a stand-up comedy series that was on there with loads of brilliant comedians before they were brilliant. And he used to be on there. And he was good as a comedian, not just doing impressions. Yeah, but them to a cock and bull story is a really interesting film. A film within a film. It doesn't always work, but it does on that. It's on a whiteboard, yes. Easily wiped clean, if needed. If the pails miss the spot. A nice cider. Oh, go on. Please and thank you, of course. Louise, another pint, then she's away. No problem. Another pint. Do you want to flake with that, love? Exactly what you thought. Exactly what you thought. Cock and Bull story was made at Felbrigg Hall, about 3 miles from yours. It looks fantastic where it is, obviously. It looks a really good place. I imagined it was made somewhere out in the sort of the sticks, away from too much going on. Perfect. Funny film as well, though. Yeah, Louise hasn't had a drink yet. She's not leaving yet. Steve, have a cider as well. That's the other side of the country, that, mate. Cider, that's Bristol way, isn't it? And Devon and Cornwall and all that place. Zoider. Don't like cider. Like Earl Grey, though. Ali, be in the games room, will you? Have I still got the rooms on here, haven't I? In the games rooms, if anyone's watching. Still Jimmy White against Steve Davis.
Hoo-yah!
I wonder who's won that game. Someone must have won it at some point. Scrumpy in the southwest, not cider. Rice. Not something I drink. What's Earl Grey got to do with cider? The Earl Grey invented cider. Didn't you know that? There's a Jimmy White in the games room alongside a Steve Davis. There used to be a Halleck's Hurricane Higgins in there as well. Maybe it needs to be changed. Maybe a John Parrott needs to be in there. A who? A John Parrott. A who? A John Parrott. Etc. etc. Aspinall Suffolk cider. I would have thought anywhere where you can grow apples you will make cider. Scrumpy in the car park too. Yes. Scrumpy pumpy, more like it. It does sound like a euphemism, doesn't it? Can someone get the mop? Someone's had a Jimmy White in the games room. Can't come into work tomorrow, mate. I've been up all night with the Jimmy Whites. Yeah. Beware, Connor. Only Helen and Steve's mum can call him Stephen. That's a guilty sounding name, isn't it? When you get your full name, you know you've done something spectacularly wrong. Jackie, you live in the Orchard County. Is that what that's called, the Orchard County? All right. Gotta pump it up. Yep. Yeah, do you know what? We haven't really got much like that by us. Not many breweries, I think. Microbreweries or even just drink manufacturers. Lots of farmers' fields, loads of potatoes and stuff. Ormskirk potatoes are particularly fine. Although I can't stand potatoes, I've gone off them. Sick of eating things that make you feel like you've swallowed a brick. Maybe I should stop swallowing bricks. Connie, you are drinking cider. Well deserved after rugby training, I think, as well. Lots of apple trees, strangely enough, in Orchard County. Believe it or not. What came first, the name or the trees? Ali, where you are, it's called the Faithful County. Of course it is. Our sweet, innocent, virginal Ali. Completely faithful. Where I am, it's called Bandit County, mate. County Road. Actually, where I am, it's called God's Waiting Room. You are too, as well. Too, Jackie, too. You are, of course. Connor's from the Rebel County. Has every county got its own little nom de plume, its own little pseudonym? It's nice, I like it. South Armagh is known as Bandit County. I am not surprised. Basically, all we've got up here, to be honest with you, is Liverpool, Wolves. That's it. If you're not from Liverpool, you're a wool. No need for anything else. As Tom Ash will tell you. Don't know why it's called the Faithful County. Must be something, must be a reason in there. The Orchard County is Armagh, it is, isn't it? That's where our Jackie's from. County Armagh. Tip is the Premier County. What do people in Tipperary sing? It's a short way to Tipperary. What did he sing? Or did he just get pissed off with that one particular song? All the counties have names. The Chico Merseyrail map. Wolves, Scouse, Sound, Plasy, Welsh and Posh. I am in the posh part, apparently. I think. We could fit in with Wolves and Plasy, but not Welsh. Although I can't stand that one because they put Kirby and Heighton in with Scouse, Sound. It's not even part of Liverpool. I was talking to someone on Twitter about that. It's like, you do know Kirby is not in Liverpool. In fact, it was invented to get people out of Liverpool. It's in Knowsley. It's on the same train line, so is fucking Southport. Doesn't matter. So is Chester. It's not part of Liverpool. You go and tell them that. They'll fucking murder you. Mate, I've been to Kirby, I know what it's like. Doesn't matter how rough and tough you are not part of Liverpool. There's loads of rough and tough people in Mogadishu. That's not part of fucking Liverpool either. Knobs. Why was Kirby on the news recently? I don't know, burning down migrant hotels, setting fire to police cars, probably. This had nothing to do with Southport either. This is what they do of a normal weekend. They fight with each other to warm up before kicking off on someone else. Galway, tribal county. Is that because that's where the tribes originated from? Robbing socks, yes, sock robbers. Kirby sock robbers. Other than Norfolk, what's your county's names? I'm on Merseyside, which I am older than. I was born in Lancashire. When I was born in 73, Liverpool was still in Lancashire. So my birth certificate said, place of birth, Liverpool, Lancashire. Same hotel as my mother and father. Hospital, sorry. It's now the Asda on Smithdown Road in Sockila. Or have they changed that to Wavertree now? Used to be Toxteth. Can I Google why the Irish counties have names? I can duck go it. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. Right. Now this is all to do with the GAA themes, really. Many counties have multiple nicknames. For example, Kildare may be called the Short Grass County or the Thoroughbred County, while some counties have separate nicknames for the county and people. For example, Wexford is often called the Model County, and Wexford people are called Yellow Bellies. Right. Now, back to GAA this. Armagh, Orchard County. Armagh, the Cathedral County. Carlow, the Dolman County. Cavan, the Lake County. Clare, the Banner County. Is any of this making any sense? Cork, the Rebel County, yeah. Donegal, the O'Donnell County. Or the Forgotten County. Fermanagh, the Maguire County. I'm presuming this comes from people that lived there years ago. I like the fact that Galway are known as the herring chokers. Yeah. Kilkenny, the Marble County. Louth, the O'More County. Leitrim, the Ridge County. Or the Wild Rose County. Or the O'Rourke County. They've got a lot there, haven't they? Limerick, the Treaty County. Londonderry, the Oakleaf County. Or Derry, if you want to give it its proper name. Apparently. Longford, the O'Farrell County. Louth, the Wee County. Mayo, the U County. Or the Heather County. Or the Maritime County. It's just too much going on. Or the Royal County. How many do they need? Meath. Stop being greedy. Monaghan have got the Oriel County or the Drumlin County as well. Offaly the Faithful. Yep. Sligo, the Yates County. Tipperary, the Premier County. Tyrone, the O'Neill County. Or the Red Hand County as well, yep. Waterford, the Gentle County. Or the Crystal County. I wonder why they call that. Westmeath, the Lake County. Wexford, the Model County. Again, yep. Wicklow, the Last County. There you go. Falling asleep alert from our Jinxie. Bonne nuit, Jackie. Kerry, also known as the Kingdom. Westmeath, yeah. Westmeath, the Lake County. Isn't that nice? I like that. Say good night while you're awake to read it. Yates is buried in Sligo. If I'd have known that, I should have gone over for the Everton friendly that we played. Gone and seen the grave. That would have been nice. No worries. I like stuff like this. Learning about, not just... I mean, I can sit here and chat shit about Liverpool or Southport or Merseyside for hours on end, but it's nice just finding something out about where you're all from as well. Isn't it nice? I like it. When we take a holistic approach to the pause on the stream. Yes, Tomash is on the bar next for the last little shift. It's been nice to see. It's been nice. Brucey. Piggly Ding pending, of course, yes. You got another 11 minutes of that though, because I forgot to put it on yet again. Because I'm feckin' useless. Don't believe in lemons to cut nice to fill. Always sort that out. That used to really grip my shite, that going on the bar. No glasses had been done. No ice, nothing. You had to run round while someone who was behind the bar before you is sat the other side having a drink, flirting with the staff. Fuck off. Leave them. They're working now. Piss off. Leave them alone. You've done your bit. Don't be doing our bit. Go away. Any lemons left as well, cover them in soda water and put... It's funny, isn't it? You put lemon on things, on fruit, to stop them from going brown. Then what do you do with lemons? Soda water, obviously. Make sure they stay inflated. Nothing worse than a deflated lemon. Evening Shabbos. Would you watch a video of that 14 minutes of swearing in? Fucking right we would. Go ahead, sign me up. Where do we sign us up? Last stream of the close season. Give us your Premier League predictions. Title winner, top scorer, relegation. Ooh. Right, let's have a look. Winner. I think City are going to do it again. Just because the other teams, Arsenal are doing well, but I think the other teams seem to be losing a little bit of momentum and get up and go. City to win. Relegation, Bournemouth, Ipswich. Southampton. FA Cup, Man United. The Rumbelows Cup, Milk Cup. I reckon Liverpool going to win that one. Top scorer, Erling Haaland again. And I don't think Liverpool are going to do much unless they manage to get a couple of signings in, because I think they're going over the hill fairly soon, them lot. Leeds lost tonight to Middlesbrough. Good. Up their butter. Always get there early, make sure the jobs get done before you start. Are we talking about behind the bar, or is this for Jackie in the car park again? Premier League, don't care. I know, Steve, mate, I know. You'll be back there, though, definitely. You will be back. As Jed is my witless, you will be back. You're doing a massive rant on instant coffee. Working title is Instant Coffee is Shit. You have to rename it as that gives away the ending, yeah. Pose the question. Give the summation at the end where you point out that we know it's shite. Instant coffee's only good because it's instant. So you're getting your shit quicker than you would do if you have to wait for it. No es bueno otherwise. Pep's last season, so Arsenal for the league. I think if he's going out at the end of this season, Pep will want to win absolutely everything. They were sniffing around Liverpool, weren't they, for Luis Diaz? They don't need him. I think they just want to prove to Liverpool that they can do what they feel like. Chelsea might even do something this season. After buying another 600 players, they might find the winning ticket. Everton finish in place. Bramley Moor down by the waterfront. I think we'll finish 12th. Absolutely no idea why, but 12th. Arne Slot gone by January. Dutch managers don't seem to do well in the Premier League, to be honest with you. We shall see. It's not going to be Klopp. It's not going to be the mentality monsters that this lot seem to like. Van Dijk is one of the most overrated players in the history of football, and Salah has got another years in his legs. So, I think they could end up with a little bit of trouble this season. That's what I think. Louise, you'll be viewing from your sofa. Hope there's no mariachi band during the displays. Fingers crossed. Eastbourne's a hell of a trip, isn't it, to get down there? That's your coffee mentionings over. You're not one-dimensional. No, of course you're not. But you are our go-to expert when it comes to coffee. When you know something, or you know about something rather, you know about something. Nothing one-dimensional about that. Yeah, Connor does live streams and sings and does FC24 videos. Isn't that used to be FIFA? It's a shame they didn't change that 4 years ago, because I would have bought FC20. Do you have any NFL fans in here? I think, Steve, haven't you mentioned you like a bit of NFL? Chicago Bears from 1985, as any of us of a certain age will remember, on Channel 4. American sports don't really do it for me, but I do like ice hockey, and I watch a bit of baseball, but American sports in general last too long. You shouldn't have games that are lasting for 4 or 5 hours unless they're cricket. Nah. Something that's got 4 quarters of 15 minutes should not take 4 hours. Not my kind of thing, that, man. I'll stick with the rugby league. No helmets, apart from some of the Hull fans. I could have said that about Leeds fans as well. I'm not just picking you out, Hull. We're winning the Coca-Cola Cup. Tears as Seamus lifts the trophy as he holds along the Worthington Cup. I would love it, 16 years or something has he been here. 27 years he's been here. It'd be nice just to see him lift something, rather than the spirits of the fans. Ali, are you okay? Ali, are you okay? Are you okay, Ali? You wanted to check on it? Yeah, she's a good one, Ali, isn't she? FC20, dad joke, yes. FC20. FC20, of course. Sponsored by Pure Energy, lad. Which is what you can buy from blacked out Range Rovers in Liverpool overnight. What are you selling, lad? Pure Energy, lad. There you go, a little bit of red on the back of it, even though it's blue. Wolves at Wink Cup. They will win, mark your words. Or your name's not elongated muskrat. Steve likes the NFL and has had a fondness for the Bears since '85. Like I say, that used to be shown on Channel 4 over here. So in 1985, the Chicago Bears had William the Refrigerator Perry playing for them, and loads of people in this country seem to like him, from our age anyway, our age group. Like NBA. I can't be doing with basketball. Don't know what it is. There's loads of sports that I can't get to grips with. Some rugby league rarely speaks to me, and boxing does, but other things are just, I don't know, I can sit there for hours and not 1 second of it would have any excitement to me. You're a Kansas City Chiefs fan. What the fucking hell, the size of that bastard thing? Look at that. Battle of Britain fly past there. Don't be eating me like you knobhead. The size of that moth. That wasn't a moth, that was a tiger moth. Nice colour it is. And even though FC20 has a red badge, it's not red on there, so I can wear it nicely. See? It's blue. Blue dabba dee dabba die. Man City blue, so I need to be careful, but it's still blue. It's a nice light blue, it is. Injury crisis grips. Mikalenko crocked Young out. Baines out of retirement. Lifts the cup with Coleman. One handle each. Back of the net.
Piggly ding. Next.
There you go. And that's our Connor's first shift behind the bar done. Congratulations, Connor. Fantastic job, mate. Appreciate that. Your depth perception of my streaming suite has just been blown. It's not big. This is my bedroom. It's just one little corner of it. It's not mazzy. Not massive, like. Oh. Here's where I fall over live on telly. It's not on telly, you dickhead. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, but you know, it's the same thing, isn't it? There you go. Get the bears back up there. Scorch marks start to appear. No scorch marks. Mark with a small M. Jeff. Why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? Fantastic. Probably because if there was no D, it'd be a frigger. And that wouldn't go down well on TV, would it? Dallas Mavericks for you in the NBA. Went to Texas a few years ago and saw a game. Mothra, yeah. Who put the D in? Ali. Who put the D in Ali? What? Very careful. Blame the English. Pickford in a John Bailey top hat. Yep. Nightcaps all round is right. A whiskey sour for Adam. What's the tattoo? Which one? There's which is representative of a lot of things. Has two letters in it, O-M, but when they chant it, it's R-O-M. It's got three syllables. So that to me is three syllables. Everything that means anything in my life has got three syllables in it. My name's Nicholas. Parents are William, Pamela. I'm from Liverpool. My daughter's name is Jessica. I support Everton. So all these things have got three syllables. That represents loads of stuff at once. That, on the other hand, that is Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life in Norse mythology. And while I was lying in my hospital, not hotel bed, for 23.5 hours per day, I had lots of time to think about my place in life and how I'm connected to everything else. And this idea that we are all connected on some kind of metaphysical, spiritual or atomic level got me through a lot of tough times. So that Yggdrasil, the tree of life, also rebirth. The two runes on either side, one is day and one is year, which stands for sort of a rebirth, time and time again. So again, it's represented quite a lot. The bands, the purple one, my daughter bought me from Tenerife. She said, I was trying to think of something to get you, and then I remembered your midlife crisis bangles, so I bought you this one. So yeah, full on midlife crisis. There you go. There's the tattoos. I do want more. I like the pain. Fanta and a pack of Tato cheese and onions, of course. Nightcaps too. Green chartreuse for Mandy. I say. Red Wharf. Yep. Everton. Mash on next. Hawkeye Pierce. Am I sure the is not the song that Dave Lister wrote in his band? It is. Bizarrely, and this is actually true as well, if you go back and watch that episode of Is it Time Slides? I think it's Time Slides, isn't it? Smeg and the Heads, which was Lister's band, the bass player, was it Dobbin? The bass player in that is Jeff Walker, who was in the heavy metal band Carcass, who I worked with in the civil service. He was with us for years and then he left to go back on the road because Carcass suddenly went massive in Japan again. But yeah, the bass player in Smeg and the Heads from Red Dwarf I worked with. When they said he's got his own office and stuff like that, they weren't far off the mark. So yeah, it's really catchy. I like it. Bangles isn't a midlife crisis. Dreads, yeah, I haven't got them yet. No ponytail. I haven't got an open top sports car. Nothing like that. They're all supposed to be representative of things, so I told it it's not a midlife crisis. And then I started crying in the car. Came in for a swift half earlier and have graced us with your presence for so long. Yeah. One for the road, Louise. We're having one more for the road. Do you want to flake with that, love? You hurt so much from laughing earlier you couldn't move. May as well have a Bailey's. There you go. There's right. A little one to see the night in. Boilies. Good in here, isn't it? It is. It's fantastic in here. Short, Steve. No, I've been swimming and it's cold. That is still red hot, man. That is still red hot. Thermos. You're getting free advertising off me every other week. This is an incredible piece of kit. 18 quid at Tesco's with your club card, I think it was. Or 20 odd in Argos. But worth every penny. Fantastic. No, sir. How close to 4K? Oh, Adam, nightmare, mate. I am about just under 400 away. Because this time last year I started doing the streams. And of course now you get to that time where I'm picking up 25, 30 hours for a stream and 25's coming off on the same day from last year. Which is a ball ache. But it's always a little bit. Every 3 or 4 days it'll go up by a little bit more. So we're getting there. We're going to get there. A few more ninja streams. A few more car washes. Hopefully, if the weather's nice, a few Dennis Baird cams. And also some videos coming up soon. Gingers crossed. So yeah, 4K, we'll get there. I reckon we're going to get there when we end now, August. Probably end of next month, I think. Mbappe scores on his debut. Is he happy, Mbappe? Because Mbappe. Yeah. Ben Godfrey's fault. Are they playing against Atalanta, are they? Is this stream number 99? It is. Change hands. The next one on Sunday will be Juan 100. Haircut Juan 100. 1 step forward, 2 step back. All right, Paul Abdul. Adam.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. Apple sours for Steve. Ooh, very, very nice. To go with the cider. I like that. You're on 2838. Do you know what? It seems to go slow and then quick and then slow and then quick, but keep on what you're doing. You are definitely going to smash it. And also, if you are struggling a little bit to get to the 3,000 to begin with, just do a couple of live streams, get everyone in the community to jump on. All they do is sit talking to each other in the chat anyway, while you end up making pure bank, bro, when it comes to the hours. I got to me 3,000 just by doing the Euros watch-alongs. And even then, no one else was watching the footy. They were all just talking to each other. Ali, I'll see you when you get there. Oh, today, by Talk Talk. Boss Tunage. What a absolutely great band they were. Yeah, he was from Norwich. It's sad to see him go. I like him. Never got a real fair crack at whip, I don't think, with Sean Dyche. The man who is so ginger, even his voice is rusty. Strep Guardiola. It's a shame because he's rapid. Absolutely rapid, Ben Godfrey. And I always give 100%. Leeds, dirty Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 3. Get in. Should have done the Olympics. No, I'm afraid, no. Not a chance. Never saw a second of it. But the footy started, so you might get some footy watch-alongs anyway, just league games. If you want to just sit and chat in the streams, chatty chat, I can do them. You have 5 videos written, just got to make them. I haven't started writing videos yet. I should. I've got my little cards written for the next video that I want to do. Just where I'm filming it, what I'm wearing, and what I'm talking about. That's about it, really. But it'd be nice to be able to write something down and have an actual structure to it. I can imagine there's loads of effort involved in that, though. Scripting and what have you. No. Didn't realise Ben had moved on. Is it for a loan? Or are we in for a few quid? Permanent sale, yeah. I think we sold him for about 12 million. Not a huge amount, considering, but enough to keep we thought it was enough to keep Richard Masters from the door. Obviously not. Because he's a knob. Chelsea have just signed the 900th player of the week. But apparently Everton are looking at another points deduction. Because we spent 20 quid too much on helping someone get to the hospital. We have 20 quid to children in need, and apparently that's going to send us out of business. Bastards. I hate him. Richard Masters. More football. Mandy seems happy. Great. More football. When I'm on next, the next major stream will be on Sunday. 8 o'clock Sunday. But I will be on before then, at some point. You might see my name pop up with a ninja stream. Or a Dennis Bird cam. Adam, you're off. No worries, mate. Don't go changing. Don't forget to give it the wink and the gun when you say that. Hey, don't go changing. Catch you later. Evertonomics, buy high, sell low. We do it so well. Oh, Ali wants some pearls. Get cracking, so to speak. Yeah, Ali, I don't think Mandy will be able to produce them for you. Steve's the man if anyone can manage. I haven't even thought about anything special to do on Sunday. Apart from maybe Jeff Horace and Kippers might mention the fact that it's 100th. That's about it, really. Should I be really shit and just get one party popper and that's it? Just like, that is actually it. I could do that. It'd be awful, which would be perfect. Steve, fill your boats. Oh, yeah, Mandy. Give hand. Fresh chroma pearls for you. The very best. And you can tell if they're good quality because if you rub them against your teeth, they feel smooth, apparently. I was going to suggest one of the things you blow, but after tonight, yes. No vuvuzelas, nothing like that. Not the... whatever, I can't even do it now. Why can't I do anything like that? I know, obviously, stroke. That's why. But what a ball ache that is. No, actually, it's not. My balls are one of the things that don't really ache. My legs do. My knee does. That doesn't ache anymore. That's just annoying. I'm going to get there, aren't I? I will do. Steve, those hands are big enough. They are. Connie, you like pearls? I wouldn't, mate. I wouldn't. I wouldn't ask about pearls in this particular one. Ali, shut your nostrils. Was that like Donald, where's your trousers? Ali, shut your nostrils. Yeah, we don't want you choking. The thing that unfurls with a feather on the end. Louise, you're doing this on purpose. You are, aren't you? With the featherlight touch. Part of a pack of party poppers that pop in the night. Welcome to the house of... no worries, I'm not going to get a copyright strike, am I, for having a voice that sounds like a piece of coal under a door. Yeah, I know which one you mean. One of them. I could try and find one of them. Did he still sell them? What are they called? What's the name of them? Right, if you put party and then B into Google, it comes up with party blower thing. Genuinely. Hey. What's the party blowy thing called? A party horn, also known as a party blower or noisemaker. There you go. Party blower thing. Amazon, there we go, party blowers. $5.99 for 50 of them. Seriously. 50 of them. $5.99. It's worth buying, isn't it? I've never bought 50 of anything in one go, apart from maybe Rice Krispies. I don't know. That's about it, really. What? We have learned a lot tonight. Ali's eyes have been opened. DuckDuckGo might have another couple of people who are buying their facilities. 50, pass them out at the match. I could do, and then get everyone around me. I'll take my camera with me, my GoPro. 3, 2, 1, go! You only need one. Lol. I'd only need one, but I want me 49 friends. Surely you can get them in a pound shop. You possibly can, and don't call me Shirley. I don't know, I haven't been in a pound shop for years. There's a pound stretcher over there, or was at least. I might check that. Yeah. Opened Ali's eyes, you might want to shut them, as apparently it can be quite stingy. So I've been told, so I read on the internet. On a specialist website. Pound shop. That shows you, pound shop. Remember the 50p shop on Bold Street? In Liverpool, the 50p shop. Everyone's dad did the same joke when they went in there. How much does that cost? How much is that? Yeah, I've never heard that before. Tesco probably do party novelties. They may well do. And they also do goo. Plenty in the tank. Good on you, Steve. Good on you, mate. Time for bed, said Zebedee. Boing. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Yeah, it's that time of night, isn't it? We've done well tonight. It's flown by. Louise, who was going to be here for 5 minutes, stayed for the full shift, which is fair play. Ali's eyes have been opened and also stung. So, we've done well. We have done well. What I do this thing, don't I, normally? That, yeah. And then do that because you know what's going to happen, don't you? Get your dancing shoes on. Go out with those on the clean-up shift, definitely. But Dancing shoes on because...
Another great night here at the Dale's Pause. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-string soak.
Wait. Let's back this canoe up slightly. Ali,
It's going up, 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 it's there.
and that's that.
Hoo-yah!